I learned more from failure than I learned from success. I learned from no thank you so much more than from yes. I learned to be willing to lead with my chin. And if I were willing to lose, I could win. I learned from the losers who got right back in line. The dimmer their future, then the brighter they'd shine. 3 cheers for the one in 100. But God bless the other 99. The other 99, they were uninhibited, free-spirited, and outrageous. They were everything that I wasn't. I'd never met people like that. I'd never even seen people like that. Of course, I don't think they'd ever seen anybody quite like me either. Really, compared to them, I must have been Mr. Uptight. I remember I used to get to the theater in my uptight black suit, and my tie, and my horn-rimmed glasses, and my briefcase full of music. And, oh yeah, I had slicked back my hair with Brill Cream or Dippity-Doo. Remember Dippity-Doo? Today we call it mousse. $5 more, same crap. let me put it this way, I was a real geek. They must have thought that I was a creature from another planet, which is exactly what I thought they were. They were such characters. I remember this one girl who came on with the longest arrangement of There's No Business Like Show Business I had ever seen in my life. It was so complicated, she had to give me detailed instructions as to how to play this thing. And I remember she was pretty pushy, too. I remember she said, okay, kid, I paid a lot of money for this arrangement, so I want you to play it right. Now, you give me a big introduction, then you go to letter A. When you get to letter B, I want you to slow it down and play it softer, because I'm going to talk. Trust me, it's a moment, and it works. Now, when you get to letter C, I'm going to give you a verbal cue. I'm going to say, because the show must go on, Papa. That's your cue to go back to letter A, only this time change the keys. And when you get to letter D this time, cut from letter D to letter F, and I'll meet you at letter G, where I'm going to hold the last note for 16 bars. It always gets me the job. Get it? Got it? Hit it. So I gave her this big introduction, and then she got all warmed up, and then...
Thank you!
Never even got a chance to sing one note. But I remember before she left, she collected all of her music, and then she said, that's okay, no problem, but did you get my name? It's Bette Midler. Bette was a tall black girl back in those days when I played for her. I think that the auditions that really inhibited me the most, though, were the divas from the opera. They would always sweep on with such attitude. They were very serious about their music, and before they could begin, they would have to warm up. And then they would give me the signal. And then they would sing. Valderie, Valderol, Valderie, Valderol.
Thank you!
They sweep on with attitude, they sweep off with the same attitude. Up yours! And that was one of the nicest things they said. But the divas never gave up either. None of them ever gave up. I remember this one guy. I even remember this guy's name. His name was Archie. Archie Ames. He used to say, Archie Ames, great with the dames. And he wasn't. He wasn't very good at anything. He couldn't sing very well. He couldn't dance very well. But I used to love this kid because he would do anything to get the job. Archie Ames, great with the dames. Hit it, kid. First he would sing in his legitimate voice.
Stand well back, I'm coming through. Nothing can stop me now.
Thank you!
And then if that didn't work, he'd pull out all the stops. 1, 2, 3, 4. How I'll do it, who can say? But I know I will someday. Watch out, world, I'm on my way. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Stop Archie. Nothing but a brick wall stopped Archie. So you see, working with all of these uninhibited people really made me stop and take a good look at myself. Oh, brother. And I didn't like what I saw, really. I mean, here I was trying so hard to stick to the rules. These people seemed to be having much more fun breaking them. I decided that I wanted to be more like them. But I was scared. I was scared to take the risk. It's so much easier playing it safe. But there was this little voice inside my head that just would not go away. And it kept saying, come on, Manilow, lighten up. Let go. Take a chance. Take a risk. What are you going to do, be uptight all your life? What do you got to lose? What did I have to lose? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I decided that the first thing I'd do would be to get rid of the uptight jacket. And then the tie. And then the glasses. And don't forget the Brill cream. And I kissed the geek goodbye. So you see, I learned more from failure than I learned from success. I learned from no thank you so much more than from yes. I learned to be willing to lead with my chin. And if I were willing to lose, I could win.
I'm gonna learn to read and write. Thank you. Everything's coming up roses. Thank you. Believe in yourself and I believe in. Thank you. Yes.
I learned from the losers who got right back in line. The dimmer their future, then the brighter they shine. 3 cheers for the one in 100. But God bless. All of us up here tonight on this stage are here because of the courage that we learned from the other 99. We'll be forever grateful. Right, Billy?
I learned more from failure than I learned from success.
How about you, Vanessa?
I